I call a shit show. No filter as our lips go. 3 hosts to get to know. First up, Brian, clinically insane and a bit racy. Matt, well, he's just batshit crazy. Anthony, last but not least, not crazy, but don't unleash the beast. He'll debate you until your opinion's released. I wish I could say we're better than the rest, but we're just mediocre at best. This is it, grab a chair and sit and get ready for the shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to The Shit Show, a mediocre at best podcast where everything is made up and the points don't matter. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Costanzo. With me, as always, Brian Rooney.
He's got oregano in his pockets.
And Matt LeMary.
He has oregano in his pockets.
And joining us again for his third time in a row, Christopher Milianti.
In a row.
Weren't we
37.
supposed to cut out Matt's last name? I guess I can edit that.
Just throw a beep over that.
I'll just use my voice.
Chris, throw in a meow.
Meow.
All right, now put that over at his last name, and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'll probably just. I don't even know. Do you want me to, Matt?
It doesn't matter.
All right. So, and Chris is playing Destiny because his video disappeared, and now I hear Destiny.
Yep. That's all
You
I
don't hear anything.
No. I hear it.
I guess it's my.
And there's the echo, the wonderful echo that comes through Chris's microphone.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys really want me here.
We do, Chris, and there's some emails showing
we
that
don't. But apparently
there's some
the
emails
listeners
showing
do.
that fans want you here.
Oh yeah?
You have
People like
fans.
me?
Correction.
People like me.
Fan wants you here.
Well,
All right.
there's actually there was 2 emails that had to do with you, Chris. 2.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the other one severely hates me? Alright.
What? I said there was 2 emails that have to do with you.
And you
get
said
that?
there was one guy that liked me, so
Oh, I didn't mean.
in so facto, the other one has to hate me.
No, that's false.
Alright.
Anyway,
Carry on.
all right. So Anthony told people to email bios for us, and we got one that I told you guys about, but did not say anything about what it was except it came with a picture. Now I have the picture ready to go in a group message, and I'll send it. And also,
Excellent.
Matt, I am so confident in our friendship. Now, this is not scripted, obviously. I sent the text. Well, I didn't send it yet. I typed out a text to Anthony. Anthony,
Yeah.
I'm going to send this text now. Just don't look at it, okay?
Don't look at the text?
Don't look at this text yet.
All right.
Can I look at the text?
Oh,
It's
okay.
going. This text is going just to Anthony.
All right, so I'm not looking at it.
Now, the text I just sent you is what Matt is going to say when he gets the picture.
All right, can I look at it now?
No.
No. I don't
No,
understand.
well, I think we're all going to look at the picture first.
Okay.
Yes. And Matt is going to say that. This is how confident I'm in our friendship, Matt.
All right. Okay. I like
All
where
right.
this is going.
Oh,
I know
man.
some of these words.
There's a lot of pressure.
All right, so this email goes as follows.
He's gonna panic and say something that he would never say.
Matt, just go with your instincts, okay?
Oh, man.
You should have just texted me that on the side beforehand.
Probably should have, but now he's nervous. Look at him.
So
He is.
nervous.
He's sweating bullets.
God damn it, Chris!
Seriously?
What happened?
I thought it was a drum roll at first.
No, it's a machine gun of sorts.
Xbox volume down.
I think you just
Xbox
turned mine
volume
on.
down.
Don't sound happy about it.
You should
All
just
right.
mute your Xbox in the meantime.
So here we go. It says, "Hey guys, my name is Todd, and from this email, yeah, I have too much time on my hands. Your bio
Fair.
should not be single. It should be grouped together. Anthony seems to be the one who doesn't take shit from you guys. He keeps you guys in check and stops madness before it starts, mostly. Matt takes some of Anthony's shit, but gives shit back, so he doesn't only take shit, he gives shit too. Brian takes everyone's shit. He gets shit on by you guys, shit on by the fans, shit on the internet, so he takes all the shit, and although his rants do give some shit back, ultimately, he just takes all the shit. So,
I like it. I think that's...
So this can only be represented by the attached picture, which I am now
Oh,
sending.
no.
Oh, my.
Oh, this is going to be
Is it-
bad.
Is it a piece of shit?
Fantastic.
So now this picture, it there was a follow-up email saying that he got our images from Twitter. He wasn't that creepy, which is very creepy.
That is creepy.
A little
So-
creepy.
So what this
That
person
is
did,
great.
I will tweet this picture out on the podcast. If you don't have Twitter and you know me, just text me. I'll send it to you.
I like
he-
how they're wearing knee pads.
He took the human centipede and put our faces on it. Anthony in the front, Matt in the middle, and me in the back, just getting all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I really don't know. I don't know.
God damn it, Matt. I put our friendship on the line. You got nothing.
I don't.
It's South Park related, Matt.
Oh.
God damn it.
Nothing. Absolutely
I know.
nothing.
Yeah, our friendship, I guess, is over.
Honestly, I'm not gonna. Your message that you sent to me doesn't seem like a complete thought to me, so I don't understand actually what you're getting at. It says Matt's gonna say I can check my email and it's shits in Kyle's mouth.
I've only seen the episode once.
And I feel like you've quoted that so many times.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just make
Well-
a lie. I mean, that's fine.
Well, what's expected is that I disappoint, so that's about right.
So we can go into a couple more here. All right. So this one is from Rachel, who has emailed a few times. She actually sent 2 emails to us this week. Anyway, so the first
2
one
emails.
says, yeah. Well, she sent this one.
Just couldn't wait for us to get back.
Well, this one she sent July 21st. The other one she sent a couple days ago. This says, so you guys are coming to us for BIOS. Well, I do have a clear favorite now, so that will reflect in my BIOS. After more pics of Brian surfaced on the internet, he became my favorite.
Oh my god. Wait, what more pictures have you surfaced on the internet?
I don't know.
Please tell me it's the one where the color run that you went on, because that picture was fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I mean, that was on Twitter, so possibly.
That's probably what it was.
So, Anthony, she says, level-headed and afraid of racial humor. Keeps everyone in line and isn't afraid, and then parentheses, to flush the shit when it gets too out of control.
I like it. I'll take it. I'm not really so much afraid of the racial humor. I just think it's like it's just out of left field with you.
Anyway,
It's just
Matt, a bit of a wild card or a loose cannon.
Wild card.
Wild card!
I cut the brakes. Wild card, bitches.
Wild card, bitches!
Matt has a bit of racial humor. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this wrong? It does not make sense. Good job, Rachel. It doesn't make sense. So Matt has a bit of racial humor. Go with to the I don't care attitude. I don't know what she meant to say there,
Sounds
but
like me. Sounds like me.
good job. And then
that's why she likes the show. It's a second language to her.
yeah. And it says Brian, no filter at all. Speaks before he thinks. Always. Will say whatever comes to his mind, but no care in the world. Could be a model. Yeah. Sports different facial hair in every picture I see of him. That's incredible.
He sports different facial hair throughout the day.
Is it a full beard? Is it a styled beard? Is it stubble? Who knows, because it changes every day. He is a cutie. And that's it.
So is this why you texted us? Rachel's gonna get it.
Although, I can't make those... No, I didn't say that.
Terrible.
Terrible.
So then there was 2 emails or bios. One I read last week that just pretty much just called me gay. There was another one that pretty much just called me gay.
Maybe you're gay.
I mean, maybe I'm gay. We got this one here. This email just says, playfully racist with a question mark? Brian, I feel like your whole existence is playfully racist.
Wait, was playfully racist the subject of the email?
There was no subject. There was no subject.
Okay.
and I mean, I did say something's going to get playfully racist last week, and I guess,
Oh, okay, that's where it came from.
yeah.
I gotcha.
Yep.
I was
You
there,
made a
apparently. I wasn't even listening, even though I was there.
Yeah, I said something like, this is going to get playfully racist, and then you made a comment because you don't like racial humor.
That's right.
But yeah, so apparently my whole existence is playfully racist. Thank you.
Pretty impressive.
What are you eating?
Taco meat.
Just the meat?
Well, I have
Taco.
these things that makes like a tortilla, like a bowl thing. So Anthony called me like last minute. It's like, you want to do the show? It's like, okay. So I just like did this quick. I feel like tacos would be too difficult
I'm
while
pretty
doing
sure
the show
you
at the same time.
last minute, because we've been talking.
You're eating tacos, playing Destiny, and doing the podcast?
Why are you so concerned with what I'm doing?
You're a talented man, Chris.
Yo, just
Taco.
hit the minus button 2 times on your headset. That's all I ask.
What?
No one wants to
Lower
hear
the
you
volume
taco
just a
meat.
little bit.
You can still hear the damn game
I don't
because
even care. No, I don't.
I
hear
can
the
barely
game.
hear it.
It's the echo. It's the echo through your headset back into your mic,
Right, and then your taco meat is echoing.
and then then there's your lips slapping around the taco meat.
We got a couple more emails.
He's gonna chop it up.
Alright, so this says, Dear Shit Show, please keep me anonymous because I'm too embarrassed to admit that I listen to this shit.
I hear that.
Wrong start.
Strong, yeah. I'm a big fan, or I'd like to say the past 3 shows have been really good. Chris is a great addition to the show, and I wish you were here to stay. Well, you here to stay, Chris?
yeah, I'm around.
Alright, good.
Where's he going? Let's be serious.
So, he makes the show better when Mr. Feathered Hair was absent. That's you, Matt.
I'll take it.
He makes the show better. Mr. Feathered Hair was absent. The last episode, the chemistry was still there. It was way better than the episode with just Brian and Anthony. I almost hung myself listening to that episode. Yeah, we did too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Awkward.
So what's up with Mr. Feathered Hair missing shows? Is he so pussy whipped that he has to be around the girl all the time? Brian loves dick, but you don't see him skipping the show to go suck dicks. He does that before or after the show. It's called having your priorities straight. Please get your shit together, sir.
Having
Wow.
your priorities gay.
Yeah. Everyone just
Apparently, you fucked up, Matt.
Apparently.
I mean, be like me and suck dick before and after the show.
Yeah. In addition to all of my regular activities.
Dick sucking.
Yeah.
More Chris stories, please, and interrupt him as much as possible.
I don't have as many Chris stories.
You have. Oh my God! For the love of
You have
Christ.
one coming,
You
we
have
know.
one that you were supposed to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's
That's
that
a
one,
story.
and then Nicole. So I went out to dinner with Chris and Nicole, and she was like, "Why didn't you tell him this story? Why didn't you tell him that story? Why didn't you tell him this story?" I'm like, "Really? You have no stories to tell us?"
Well, did she say what the stories were? Because I don't remember them.
She started to, and you were like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I remember."
Well,
that.
they're gone now.
Oh,
You
yeah,
should have
yeah.
kept those clues to yourself.
Oh, you're the worst. Anyway, your story from 2 weeks ago.
Let me keep going here.
Is there more?
There's more. It says, Brian, you probably have no black friends because your racist ass is still alive.
Wow.
When you're dead, are you gonna have black friends? I'm very confused by
And-
that.
And
That-
to
if I-
clarify, just his ass is racist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What if
Well-
you have a white friend that did blackface?
That was him.
That was
Brian,
me.
Brian did blackface.
You did blackface?
Brian's my white friend that did blackface.
Brian, you racist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like 20 questions, but please stop dragging it on. Okay, bye, and eat a dick. Brian, not literally, please.
Wow. Every one of them.
Yeah.
People like 20 questions.
You know
Well,
what's really
I'm
funny?
gonna tell you.
Nicole was hooked. She had to know what the answer.
That was
That's
actually
probably why.
great. Did we tell you
People-
about her listening to the show?
People like it. You know who doesn't like it? None of us like it. While it's going on, we hate it.
Yeah.
I enjoy
Like-
it.
It's torturous to think
Yeah.
of questions.
Because Anthony doesn't guess. He just answers questions.
I can
All right.
I can do questions. Chris is supposed to come up with a movie anyway because he won the last round.
There's one more email, and then I want to talk about something before Chris gets to his story.
Okay.
So the last email says, Chris being on the show. Let's see. Who's a worse person, Brian or Chris?
Wow, yes. This is great.
Still to be debatable, although I think Brian is probably a stupid human being and worse than Chris. So, with that being said, Chris, you don't
That's a guy win.
you don't listen to the show, right, Chris? Like prior to you being on?
Not if I'm not on the episode.
All right.
I just
So-
like to listen to myself.
Being a terrible human being, Chris, I need to get your take on something.
Oh, no.
Anthony and Matt, just shut up.
We're not going back to this, are we?
Shut up. Chris, would you say that we have a
Oh.
homeless problem?
That we have a homeless problem?
Yes.
We used to have more of a homeless problem.
But would
there
you
are
say
homeless.
Who's
Okay.
we? Can you clarify who we is in here?
New York City?
Yeah,
Do
the
we
whole the whole shebang.
yeah, so we have a homeless problem. Do you agree?
I pick them up and drive them around, and they stink.
All right, so you're agreeing that we have a homeless problem.
I'm agreeing that
are
we have
you-
homeless people. They're not really a problem.
Are you purposely making the taco meat make more noise now? Because it's absolutely disgusting.
Taco?
All right. So, Chris, there's homeless. You at least agree with me that there's homeless.
Yes.
There's a trap coming.
Do you like to see sick babies, Chris?
Do I like to see sick babies?
Like, don't you wish we could help sick babies?
No.
What?
They're not my babies.
All right, Chris is a worse human being than you. So you might be on board then. All right, Chris. So most people don't like to see sick babies, and we are saying we have a homeless problem. So what my suggestion was to gather up the homeless and put them in a house together, and just make them like fucking bang each other and make babies, and then do medical testing on those babies for advances in the medical world because they're just hobo babies. Who cares about hobo babies, right?
Why don't you do it on the hobos? Why does it got to be the babies?
Because we need
Like
to
what?
learn more about the babies, like that goes wrong with babies. You don't want
No. We don't bring more babies into the world.
They're
There's
just going to ultimately die from the medical testing anyway, but they're hobo babies is what I'm getting at here. So who cares?
enough. So why don't you spout out a bunch of babies and then donate them to science?
Because they wouldn't be homeless babies. They'd have a home because I'm not a hobo.
So we'll throw you out of your house, and you can be homeless.
Chris, I'm just saying I want to do medical testing on homeless babies, and I thought you'd be on board with me now because you're a terrible person.
Even
But no.
terrible is not on board with you.
I just think we could do a lot for the greater good here. I mean, it'd be like the homeless, like they'd be like indentured servants or something. It's not like I mean, it's not, whatever. I'm done.
The answer is no. The hobo baby plan is a no-go.
I don't understand why it's a no-go.
I think that the homeless are too retarded anyway to even know how to create a baby.
Well, we could walk them through it, and then hopefully we get retarded babies, and we could try to fix the retarded. I'm
don't
just
like
saying.
I don't like the we was New York City, and now we is like Brian and Chris.
I'm not involved in his shenanigans.
God damn it! I'm still alone on the hobo babies.
You're
You go
alone.
out.
You
agree
are
with you in
forever
that?
alone on hobo babies.
I'm gonna get a guest on here one day
my
and
God.
get them on board with hobo babies.
Is it going to be a hobo?
No, why would the hobo be on board with hobo babies?
Take it to the streets.
Jesus, Chris!
Are you just eating everything?
Did you eat your microphone?
Taco.
Oh, you got taco shells now?
No, I'm eating the bowl now. I ate all the meat.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, I hope it's a taco bowl. Like
I hope it's not.
he's just chewing on glass over there.
Hear something shatter.
Who has glass bowls?
Most
Tell your story,
people.
Chris.
Did we anger you, Brian?
I'm always angry.
Why did Brian disappear? Are you on the bad Wi-Fi?
No. Wait. No. I don't know.
You
I'll deal.
it's just you with that creepy look again.
I'm lounging. Once I sit up, I'll find out on my video. Chris, tell your damn story. Stop eating. Come on.
I'm hungry.
We'll tell your story. Oh my God, you eat like a maniac.
All right. So everyone knows I'm a bus driver. That's out of the way. So I'm in the bus. The bus seat's kind of high, so I can see into people's cars pretty well. Not really their faces too much, because I'm looking at like at a downward angle.
I hope I know where this is going.
Hmm.
And I hope,
So-
and if it is, I've done it.
So what? So
Oh boy.
I'm driving, and we stop at a light, and there's cars all around me. And normally I just look around at red lights, whatever. I happen to see something shaking out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, what the hell's this guy doing in there? Because it's a lot of motion going out in the corner of my eye, so it catches my attention. So now I see this, and it looks like I've seen something like that before, where someone put like a dildo on like a shift knob, and that's the shift knob, so they're grabbing the dick and shifting. So I'm thinking he's playing with that. And it turns out no, because then after I'm seeing him do that, I noticed that I'm seeing like excessively hairy legs, and I'm like, wait, no, those are like short shorts or something. What's going? And then I realized he's not wearing any pants, and that's not a shift knob. The guy is violently masturbating in the car right next to me, in like a gold, early '90s Toyota Camry, like an old person's car, and I'm looking, because it's just strange. That this guy's got like not a care in the world, just sitting in the car, jacking it at a red light, middle lane, not
So
side
when I
lane.
said that I've done it, I think I got ahead of myself.
I was gonna ask. Okay, good.
What was the "you've done it" thing?
While driving multiple locations, you gotta go. You just pee in a bottle while driving.
Oh.
Done it.
Oh, okay. Right.
Done it. I thought you were gonna say you waited someone pissing in a bottle or something.
No, that's not a good story.
I didn't say it was a good story. I've just done it.
But yeah, so I seen that, and now I'm waiting.
But Brian was like, I've done it.
All right, I have.
And this is not even exaggerate. And he was like really going at his thing was purple because he was a little rough with it, I guess you could say.
This is what leads me to my next question. Once you realized,
And
what
that's
he
when he
was
crashed
doing-
the bus.
No, once you realized what he was doing, why did you continue to look to see that it's purple?
That was my
noticed-
question when he told me
That's
the
why-
story.
Because I was still like originally I saw the color of it and I was under the impression it
I
wasn't
think
his.
you're backtracking
because-
a lie here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and side with Chris here. I think it's like a car accident. You know it's
can't
gonna
look
be
away.
bad, but you can't look away, kind of thing.
But I mean, a car accident, maybe you see someone die. Here you're watching someone violently masturbate. I'd rather just watch them get ejected through a windshield and
You're
die.
telling me if one of your
There
hobo
may
babies,
be an ejection. We don't know.
if one of your
Tell the
hobos
story.
that gave you a hobo baby for your experiments was on the street jacking it, you wouldn't be intrigued? Like, look at that hobo. Like,
No, I'd be mad. I'd be like, hey, we need that semen for the babies. Fertilize the egg, not the street.
unbelievable.
The whole concept is terrifying to me.
If you've seen something like that on the street, you'd look. I don't care what you say. Like you would look in horror. You wouldn't enjoy what you're seeing, but you'd still look because it's something that's ridiculous that you wouldn't see every day.
I'm pretty
What are
sure.
you gonna do? You're telling me you're gonna turn your face and like run the other direction because you've seen a penis?
No, but if I see
He's gonna
someone
run towards it.
with mouth open, nah.
Is that the sound?
Nah.
I don't know. That just came out. Is that the sound they make when I suck dick? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
So quickly, us became they.
No, Chris, if I see someone violently masturbating, all right, I
You're gonna
see,
give him a hand. We got it. Moving on.
right.
I've
give him a
done
hand.
that.
Wait, what?
That's how
multiple
Matt and I
times.
became close. No, like honestly, if I saw someone jack, I'm like, oh no, and I would just look away. I wouldn't stare at it and be like, he's got a veiny dick. It's
You should have announced it to the whole bus.
No, yeah, I was actually going to take my phone out and take a picture, but then that would backfire on me. Not
in
like
so
take a
many
picture,
ways.
take like a video because no one's going to believe this story. But then
Then you have a video of a dick on your phone.
yeah, there's
And
that,
also,
and there's also
the
the fact
MTA
that
has
I'm
the
not
camera.
allowed. Yeah, there's not on the locals. I don't have cameras on the buses.
Oh, so
But like, if someone's seen the video and they realize that I'm in the driver's seat, I can get in a lot of trouble. So I didn't even touch my phone. Anyway, not the point. The point that I was still intrigued about this man doing this in the seat next to me is that I was waiting for someone on the bus to see, and now I'm listening intently to everyone's conversation on the bus, and I feel like I'm the only one out of the 50 people that is in my vehicle that's seen this. And I thought I don't believe that's true. I just think someone was in shock.
Grammar, by the way.
Oh, don't even get me started on the whole "seen it" thing.
Oh God.
I seen it.
I yell at him for this all the time. He doesn't understand what I'm yelling at him for.
If you're gonna talk to the public, which is what you're kind of doing here, at least stop eating like a maniac. Number one. Number two, watch your grammar.
Was this guy driving, or was he in the passenger seat?
He was driving. He was in the car by himself.
Man, so crazy.
How old would you say he was?
Somewhere like before 30.
All right, so you definitely paid way too much attention to this guy masturbating. You got the color of his dick, his age.
I don't really have his age. I'm just saying
In
he's
Chris's
like around.
defense, I think I would remember if it was purple as well.
Sure.
Am I the only one that would be like, "Oh shit, he's jacking it. I'm not gonna look anymore." Like,
I think so.
am I the minority here?
Yeah, because you're gay and you feel like
I
you
feel
should
like
be
you would
looking at that.
Like you continue to look in disbelief the entire time, which was what Matt was getting at earlier. That it's like a a car
You know
wreck.
what? You're probably right because you remember the reverse wedgie. I couldn't stop staring at it.
Oh
shaking
my
head.
god, that was awful. All right, so we're online at
Chris
Six
there
Flags.
for that?
He might have been. We're online at Six Flags. You know how those lines go. So we were on there probably for about an hour, and this guy maybe like 3 groups in front of us. Would you say?
No, I would say the group in front of us.
I don't think he was right next to us. Anyway, this guy had the most disgusting frontal wedgie that you've ever seen, and I look
A
at
guy
Brian.
had a frontal wedgie,
Yes.
like a male camel toe.
Oh,
Like, that's a thing.
It was rough.
It's called a moose
might-
knuckle.
Moose knuckle, yeah.
He might as well have just had his dick out.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. So I don't understand what's going on. I look at Brian. He's got this look of disgust on his face. I'm like, what? And he's just staring. I'm like, what? And he looks at my eyes, and then he kind of like tries to make me look over, and I look over, and I go, oh. And Brian then continues to stare the entire time in disgust, shaking his head online.
Now, to be fair,
It was pretty horrible.
I wasn't staring at his dick, though. I was staring at him, waiting for him to lock eyes with me as I'm shaking my head no. And it just never happened.
You were staring at this dick.
Yeah, I was wondering what. What?
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 Like I'm really curious about it. Like if I wanted to like beep at the guy or something to let him know like that I've seen. And I wanted to see,
You saw.
I wanted to see what the reaction would have been. I saw.
Oh, Brian,
Brian has a heart attack.
I'm glad that you've picked up on that because that's gonna drive you crazy.
God.
So carry on. You're looking at a moose knuckle.
That's it.
That's the story. He was just very disgusted, and it was really amazing to look at Brian's disgusted face the entire time we were online. I'm pretty sure we also came across that guy another time that day.
Yeah, well, pretty much that part. Do you remember from a few years ago, the dude that got like decapitated at Six Flags? Like, I was kind of wishing that was me at that moment, so I didn't have to look at it anymore.
It's a little drastic. This is the second time you implied that you want to die to me today.
And it's not, well,
Brian, do you want to talk? We have extra listeners for you today.
I'm gonna leave his name out of this. He'll know who he is. So today, we were talking, and I was just like, "Fuck, like, just kill ourselves," pretty much. Like, it was just a bad day for both of us. So, so he had bad news too. So he was just like, "Let's fucking do it." So this is how much thought went into this. I was like, "All right, I'll pick you up. We'll drive to Staten Island Railroad and just lay on the tracks and hold hands and wait." And then he goes, "But the conductor will see us and jam on his brakes. Then we'll get arrested and sent to a mental hospital for a psychiatric evaluation." I'm like, good point. Let's get weighted backpacks, go to the ferry, and just jump off. Like, I just had that locked and loaded, ready to go. Like, another way to just die. Is that bad?
Yes.
Do I need help?
Yes.
I'm not going to get it.
Listeners, write in with therapy sessions for Brian.
Brian, you want a taco?
I do not want a taco. Well, I do want a taco, but I don't want a taco. I do though. I do want a taco. Taco.
Are you gonna kill yourself if you don't get a taco?
No.
So, what was it? I think it was yesterday. We watched Staten Island Summer. I believe Matt brought this up.
No, I
the
did.
movie.
I saw it.
Text
I watched
about
it too.
What'd you think?
Did hold on. Wait. I tell you guys about this. I'm the only one that hasn't watched it.
Oh, so it was you. Yeah, we all watched it.
Is it good?
It was. It was actually really
It was good.
Very
Was it-
enjoyable.
Although, if it didn't take place on Staten Island, I would have said that I didn't think it was great.
Well,
Maybe.
it wasn't great.
Maybe.
It was good.
Did they actually film it here?
Thoroughly. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
Great Kill Swim Club.
All over the place. They also
I don't
take
think they
walks to
filmed it
places
anywhere
that
else.
don't make any sense at all because they're way too
Yes.
far for them to make walks to.
Yeah.
They go, they
They
walk
take
from
the
out
ice
of the
cream. Yeah.
they walk out of the park, out of the pool at Great Hills, the Great Hills pool, and they're suddenly next to the ferry, sitting by the water,
Oh yeah. That works.
right by the Verrazano.
Okay.
Your boy Method Man is in the movie, so you'll
Of course, because it has to do with Staten Island. He's in everything that has to do with Staten Island.
Yeah. There's a couple of random big names. Like Jim Gaffigan is in the movie.
No, I told you this.
Yeah, a couple others.
I think Mike Birbiglia, or whatever say the last name is in it.
No.
I think he is.
No.
Bobby Moynihan.
I'm gonna just prove you
Yes.
wrong, Matt. Probably, maybe not. Maybe I'll just look like an asshole. But
I don't think Mike Birbiglia, and I
Colin-
like Mike Birbiglia.
Colin Jost.
I'm almost positive he was in it.
No.
Colin Jost, who's on SNL now and did grow up on Staten Island, which is kind of cool that he was in that.
My favorite part by far, and favorite characters are the cops.
Yeah, pretty solid. I actually like the guy that was I can't remember his name. The guy from Portlandia that was trying to get rid of the Hornet's Nest.
Oh shit, what's his name? I always forget his name.
He was pretty.
Yes.
Will something?
Nope.
Nope.
Dude had a flamethrower.
It was great.
This is gonna bother me now. I gotta look up his name.
Fred Armisen.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah, he was funny, and that little kid that was with him randomly throughout the movie was pretty hysterical as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, go check that out. I think it's worth it.
Has anyone been to the Great Coast?
Yes,
Swim
I actually
Club?
used to go when I was a kid all the time.
Yeah, I used to go a lot too, and it is attached to Great Kills Little League, and
Yes.
they did you could see a lot of the baseball fields too. I did spend not a lot of time there because obviously it didn't live near there, but
Right.
I've been there.
So I got Mike
The Taco Bowl.
whatever say his name. I got him mixed up with Owen Benjamin, the other comedian guy that I like.
Right. So you're saying that Mike Birbiglia is not in the movie, like I said. So
Correct. I got him confused with Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin's hysterical. God damn it, Chris.
Taco.
God damn it. Now that we get to see you eat, it's even worse.
That's horrible.
now, what I'm
Jelly?
intrigued about is it looks like soft shell, but it sounds like hard shell.
The edges are
Oh, I
crispy,
see.
and then the inside's still soggy because of these bowl thingies.
Where is this from?
I like to zoom in. That's cool.
Did you
Really?
make this?
What?
Did you make this taco bowl thing?
Did I make it? No, I bought it. It's one as seen on TV craps. I don't know what the hell it's called.
I meant like the actual taco. I knew you didn't mold a bowl.
You didn't take some sheet metal to the forge.
Chris, I think this episode is going to get you voted off the island what you're eating.
Oh yeah.
Do you see what should get him voted off? Unfortunately, is what they can't see is the parental advisory poster behind him on the wall.
Also, Chris in a tank top.
At least he's wearing a shirt
I have a shirt on today.
today.
Chris, you know what I just said to Anthony? Which
No.
I forgot, and it has to do with you. Do you remember when you had the rape stash?
Oh,
Yeah, I still have like my school ID with a good picture of it.
Yeah, I mean, you had that for so long, and it was just, you looked like a kid that just never had puberty because it just never grew in right, and you just looked like a rapist.
It won't grow in. It grows in very patchy and terrible. And I tried to do the whole goatee thing with attaching the mustache to the bottom, and I just can't grow in the lines that attach. Yeah, you got something going there.
That mustache though was
I can't do
horrendous.
that.
That mustache was bad.
I agree. I did
You
not-
had it for
did not-
years.
because that's just how it grew in, and I'm not into maintenance.
And the years that followed that, he had a picture of himself in his wallet with the mustache.
Do you still?
I still
have that?
do.
That's weird.
Can you show us?
No.
I gotta do something. Hang on. I'm taking my headset off.
Where is he going?
I also still can't see Brian.
I gotta do something, and then he leaves.
gotta
Okay,
make a
he's back,
stop
and
real
his shirt's
quick.
off.
Yeah.
Brian, this is getting real weird real quick.
He exchanged his shirt for a sweater.
Oh, we had another email.
Really?
Yeah, remember I said Rachel sent too?
Oh, right.
Oh, she said a lot of podcasts do live shows and meet and greets. Is anything you guys would ever be doing?
People want to meet us.
Just Rachel. She wants Brian's dick.
Listen, it's not gonna happen. Okay. It's just not gonna happen.
Not with that attitude, it's not.
I mean, it's just not gonna happen.
Just let her touch it.
Just touch your penis?
I'm a good boy.
Just-
I'm not doing
Just
it.
a tip. Just a tip.
Just for a second.
Just see how it feels.
I still can't see Brian's video. I see his dumb
You don't want to see Brian's
Face.
video.
and some sort of swirly line on his face.
Brian's video should have a guy in the back just like braiding that. Maybe like cornrows straight down the chest.
I'm not that hairy.
And you're pretty hairy.
It
should
actually
never.
looks really terrible because you would randomly shave it, and now it just looks strange.
It looks like a marble notebook.
Oh my god.
I'm finding this even more hilarious because I can't see.
Is he gonna put his shirt back on? Is
I
that
don't
why he
know.
disappeared?
I'm
You
right here.
Oh, there he is. So, all right. So you know how your friends generally have a tell when they get drunk,
Here
like
we
right
go.
before they're too crazy and like ridiculously drunk. You know when that person's either is a little bit past tipsy.
Go on.
So Chris's is he? Let's say that your vocals are on like a volume scale of 1 to 10. Chris's standard voice is at like a 4 or 5, and then there's a certain point where he just switches, and he's like.
I've seen it.
He's like 7 or 8, and but he's not yelling, but he's talking loud, and
I thought you saw it.
and he's consistent,
I was making fun of you.
and he's consistent. Now, me and him went to go see Kevin Smith do a Q&A, and it was hysterical. But you're there for like 3 hours, and Chris just kept buying drinks, and these drinks were like in those giant Pilsner glasses, but I think it was like whiskey and vodka and something else inside of those drinks, and they were filled, and he had like 3 of them. And he hit that point, and I don't know if you've ever seen one of Kevin Smith's Q&As, but what happens is people get on a line, they ask him a question, that question generally leads him into going into just this ridiculous story, and that's why it goes on for a really long time. A lot of the people that were asking questions were just really
Hold
dumb.
on. Chris, did you just pull out a bag of cheese
Yes,
out of
he did.
somewhere?
A lot of the people that are asking questions, you want them to just shut up. And Chris was trying to write "Nobody cares" on the back of his receipt and hold it up. And he's writing, he goes N-O, and he's about to write the B. He looks up at me and he goes, "Which way did B go?"
Wait, who said this?
Chris.
Man,
Did you not know how to write a B for real?
No, yeah, he did.
But no, Anthony
trying.
was stumped for a second too. He had to think about it for a second to figure out which way the B actually went.
I didn't know. All I needed was a pen.
Yeah, you needed a pen. You needed
show
to write
you.
it down and see if it was correct. You didn't know off the top of your
I
mind.
guess I could have just told you to the
Wait.
right, but you didn't know.
You didn't. You needed to write it to know if.
I was going to show him. I didn't think to tell him that it goes to the right. It's just the bottom half of a capital B. That's all it is.
I'm done.
He's backwards.
And then then he realized that the lowercase d, the loop goes in the opposite direction of the D, and he goes,
Chris, you know when you're in like grade school and you have like English and it's just like how to like write? What'd you
No.
do during that?
Played Pokemon under my desk.
Nice.
Okay,
Which way
here's the problem
do
with that,
we go?
Chris. No, this is the problem with that. When you should have been learning how to write, Pokemon wasn't here yet.
Well,
He's
things
been
happen.
back a few times.
Like, we were writing proficiently when Pokemon Red and Blue came out.
Well, then it was probably Tetris. What do you want me to tell you?
Also, keep in mind that he's 3 years older than us.
You're telling me that you were able to hide that giant brick Game Boy under a desk and play when you should have been working on how to freaking spell and write?
Brian,
Chris.
you realize that the story was that I was drinking at this place. I drank about 60 ounces of pretty much vodka and Jameson. Maybe with a little splash of ginger ale in there. But
Chris.
mostly liquor.
Chris, no matter how drunk I am, I still know which way up you go.
No.
Chris. That's embarrassing.
Which way
A
do
beagle.
we go?
And the fact that I said it like that should be a clue.
So anyway, after that, then we go to we're headed back, and we have to jump on New Jersey Transit to get back to my house, and where the for some reason Chris is trying to read all of the signs out loud at his now 8 to 10 level volume, and he can't. He's just stumbling over words. He's just having a really hard time. And
How difficult were these signs to read?
they weren't hard. They were just
They
like the
just
basic
make me
signs
look
that are
like
on
the
the
bad
train
guy.
that tell you not to do things.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was reading it all fine. He didn't want me to read them because he thinks I'm gonna like start a conversation with people when I'm drunk, like I usually do.
Yeah.
I have that problem. Like, I have that face that people just talk to, and I never want to talk to people, and random people always look at me and start conversations.
Well, Anthony thought I was going to talk to the train ticket puncher guy because he's
Well, no, you know what the problem is? Is last time that you were drunk and you started talking to people, Jay's sister almost punched you in the face.
Good for
So
her.
that's about her nipples.
No, because
Oh,
you were
God.
insulting her because she wears scrubs to work.
I wore scrubs to work for a while.
Exactly.
I
It
don't
was
recall.
miserable. Did you ask about her nipples? Is that the one with the pierced nipples?
Yeah, that was brought up. I don't know how we got there. Apparently, there was talk about scrubs before that.
He doesn't even know why he was going to get punched in the face.
I feel like Chris is the type of person that would start a conversation with the guy that's punching his ticket because they're in a related industry.
Oh well, okay.
That's
So
what's
that's funny that
why.
you say that. That's exactly what he wanted to do, and he was like, "I want him to come back so I could talk to him about train stuff." That's what he said. But when the guy came over to take our tickets, he was like, "You guys got tickets?" And then this guy that was sitting there, like who was all disheveled, like got up and quickly went over to the next car, and he looks at us and he goes, "I know that heroin addict doesn't."
Chris, I need to know something though. What is train stuff?
I think I said transit stuff
You might have.
because it's both
Explain. Like, that's so broad.
Kind
That
of
could,
raises more questions than it answers.
could be like
Well,
the day-to-day activities of our job.
What do you even
Or, I
do?
saw
What
this
is-
dude
what is
whacking
your
it,
job?
And,
I don't even know what the hell you do, Brian.
I'm a co-host on a podcast. That's my job.
Nice.
Nice.
You don't need to know what I do.
Well, I was going to say. I was
He
gonna-
works at Quest Labs. Everyone knows that.
I do not.
Across the street from where I live.
Yeah,
Oh, you're the guy that helps get the samples?
that's right. No, he actually
you're the milker?
He picks up empty plastic containers and he gives samples exclusively.
Chris, what do you think I do? This could be fun.
He's a transponster.
He's a transponster.
Let's write 20 questions. What my job is to Chris.
Oh God.
No, aren't you like a headhunter or something like that?
Nope.
It's Mike.
That's Boba Fett.
Well, I don't know what the hell you do, Brian.
I don't know if I want to tell him.
I feel like you'd have to be self-employed because I don't know anyone that would hire you.
Ouch.
Why is
I'm
everyone just so mean to him?
Oh no. I'm an engineer, Chris.
What do you engineer?
Brains.
What he said.
Cranes?
I think he said brains.
I thought he
said
said
it.
trains.
Trains.
Okay, there you go.
Trains?
Wait, you heard cranes, I heard brains.
Okay, but brains doesn't make sense. At least cranes makes sense.
It makes the sense? Is that what you just said?
It makes the sense. Yes.
You got a diabetes.
Very good.
The diabetes.
Un poquito.
I hate you, Chris.
So does everyone else.
All right, Brian. 20 questions. Go.
I don't understand. You have one?
No.
Hey.
I would like to play it.
Oh, you want to play it? Chris is actually supposed to go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna guess that he doesn't have a movie ready for.
I'm gonna
us, so.
guess it's the Indian in the cupboard.
No.
Damn it.
Wow! That was great.
I was so happy when that almost happened.
If I was Anthony, I would have just said yes, that was it, and just swallowed my pride.
Mm.
And then
There's
we would have
nothing-
yelled it.
I don't know if there's pride.
It has
I don't know
nothing
if
to do
that's
with
not
pride.
the right word. Yeah, that's not the right word.
It is the right word. I take pride in everything. That is false. That
So is
so-
this podcast going to persist or what? Chris, do you have a movie or no?
will only persist
Um,
if there is a movie.
I gotta
Remember-
pull up like IMDb. I
I
guess.
thought he was going to tell us to start, and he'll come up with one.
Remember, don't make it drag. Matt, you got anything to talk about? I don't think you talked much.
Matt, what were you doing last week?
Well,
Don't say doing your
right.
mom. Don't say doing your mom.
I feel like I was
Doing you. Son?
doing yes, son.
Hey, Brian, you like fish sticks?
Love them.
You're a gay fish.
Why don't you get it, man? Why don't you get it?
Doctor, do I have gills? See,
Okay, I
Matt-
got a movie.
Boom.
Was this movie made after January 1st, 1990?
Wow, watch it.
What? That's so specific. Yes.
Okay.
I refuse to ask questions.
Was it made before 2000?
Yes.
Okay.
That could have been one question.
It could have been, but I needed to make sure that I wanted to narrow down part of the spectrum.
Okay.
Is it Pacific Ocean?
Is the movie animated?
No.
Are you keeping track of the questions that we're asking?
That's 3.
All right, good.
Unless we're going
Yeah.
with Pacific Ocean.
Just making
Or-
sure. Is it piss bag? What is it? What is it? I don't know what is it.
Paper, snow, a
A
ghost.
ghost.
Is this movie a comedy?
No. Maybe it might be
Chris?
like a double genre kind of thing, but
Look it up.
no, it's
When
the
you're
main
on-
thing's not. No.
When you're on IMDb, it tells you the genres.
Oh yes, it says 2 genres. One of them is comedy.
Okay.
Is it the second one?
Do we want to narrow down what the other one is?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't even want to play.
So that's 4 questions.
And ask him if it's Pacific Ocean.
Oh my god, shut up, Brian. Does the movie have a single main character, or is it like a group of people?
Group of people.
Okay.
God damn it, Chris. That was like a question. You're like, people?
See, okay,
5 questions
so you
down.
do know what a question sounds like. So when I say have a shitty week, that's not a question.
It sounded like a question. Have a shitty week. You
Okay.
put like an upward inflection on week all the time.
Group of people in the 90s. Comedy is one of the genres, one of the listed genres.
Yes.
Okay. Matt, you want to throw anything out there?
Does this movie involve a family?
Matt just wants to be one of like the vacation movies.
No.
It's
So,
a
I
group
mean-
of people.
Is there a romance interest in the film?
Depends on who you ask.
No.
No romance news. Okay. All right.
I mean, that's like 7 questions.
Okay.
Are the main characters mutant ninja turtles?
I wish they were. That's a no.
Is the group of people kids?
No.
Ooh, is the movie Kids?
No. Never seen it.
Are the main characters human?
Yes. That's 11.
Your mic is gonna kill me.
All right. They're human. They're not kids. They're not a family.
And there's no romance.
There's no romance.
Typical
Are
these-
all of the main
I mean,
characters?
there might have been a romance, but it didn't actually work out. Like, there was never a romantic thing. There may have been, like, flirting going on, but nothing became of it. So I don't know how to answer that. I went with no for that.
Drop
There
stuff.
may have been flirting going. What? Are all
Just
the
let
main?
that simmer.
Are the main characters guys? All
Yes.
Of them. All of them.
All of them?
All of
No.
like the main group of people that this movie surrounds.
Yes.
Yes.
This is
Yes,
so
yes,
bad.
yes.
This is such a bad one.
Why don't you let Chris do anything?
Because Taco.
Is this movie feature a sport?
Nope.
I don't know what it could be with a group of mainly dudes and no romance, and it's not sports.
I don't know. That's my guess.
I mean, unless they're in prison, but then it could be romance.
Are all these people in their late teens, early 20s?
No.
Okay. So they're older than that.
What year did Wild Hogs come out?
Weren't they old as hell in Wild Hogs?
I feel like that was way too recent. That was like Tim Allen and Martin Lawrence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was way too recent.
Is there anything paranormal or fantasy or magic in this film?
Paranormal, fantasy, or magic?
Just,
I'm gonna go out and just tell you Harry Potter was not out in the 90s, Matt.
that's not what I'm asking.
Was it?
Like, anything out of the normal for, like,
Yeah,
our
it's a-
world?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, say that again. What was what was the question and answer?
You don't even think he knows.
Anything that's not common in our world and would be like a fictional.
Is it in
edition.
Outworld? Is it Mortal Kombat? That's not a question. 'Cause it's not.
I feel like it could be Mortal Kombat.
It's not a comedy. No way has comedy listed on there.
I
mean,
lost
it's
track, but I'm
funny.
pretty sure you're on 14.
Is it a Kevin Smith movie?
No.
Okay. I had a feeling that would be in your head.
I had a feeling that'd be too obvious.
So obvious.
So obvious.
obvious.
I didn't even think of that. Then when Anthony said it, I'm like, oh shit, it's definitely like Mallrats or something.
Can we try? Can one of you guys guess like an actor that you think would narrow this down? I'm trying to think of an actor from that time.
I mean, should we get his color down?
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it, Matt. I tag you in.
Is this group Mighty Morphin?
No.
Matt, I wanted
They
to
made
ask
a movie?
Oh yeah.
multiple movies.
Oh yeah.
Is it a duo?
For the most part, yeah.
I don't know.
Is
I
Jim
don't know.
Carrey in it?
No.
It's for the most part. It's a duo.
Did we ask anything about is an animal involved?
I don't think we did.
Is an animal involved?
He's got a part in a movie. Like
What?
a pretty significant part in a movie.
Yeah. Wait, yes?
Yes. There's an animal for a short period of time, but a significant part of the movie.
Huh.
What?
A short period of time, yet significant.
I'm giving you too much information. I should just, let you guess. I'll just say yes.
So we gotta.
And then you suffer in that.
Should we ask if it is an animated film?
I already did that.
You asked already.
It's not.
It's not an animated film.
You got like 4 questions left.
All right, let's make them count.
I feel like the animal was a good question.
It was, definitely.
Yeah.
Because
I just
that
feel like
animal was there for a significant part of the movie, apparently.
Yeah, not long though.
No, not long, no.
But
He had like 2-3 scenes. He was in there.
Well, we know it's a guy animal.
Yes, Brian, that's super helpful.
Mainly a duo. A duo most of the movie. I'm curious if the time when it's not a duo, if the animal is what makes it not a duo.
I'll tell you that one for free. No.
Okay.
I feel like our best approach is to wildly guess 4 movies.
Wait, no, hang on.
Or just guess actors that were big in the 90s.
That's a good idea. We can do that.
I feel like we should pry on the animal. Is the animal...
Don't do this, because what if you say, is it a dog? He says yes. Does that help you? No.
No, I don't want to know that. I want to know if is the animal like,
neutered? Is that what you're gonna ask?
Is it the antagonist of the film? That's going to be my question. If it's okay with you guys.
That's not okay with me, and I just want it to be Air Bud now.
Well, he would be a protagonist.
I know that. God damn it.
Brian, you are the antagonist of this podcast.
Yes.
Terrible.
If I ask what you want, dick.
What?
What?
It's an animal. Mostly a duo. It's a comedy.
Wait. No.
It's only
something-
part comedy.
Yeah, it was something else. Comedy was second, right?
It's on IMDb. It's listed as the first out of the 2 categories.
It sounds like he wouldn't list it as the first, though. It's an animal. What kind of animal? Matt, do you think you can narrow down the kind of animal?
Is it a 4-legged animal?
Yes.
Didn't help.
3 questions.
Wait, I have a question that would have been better. Is it a typically domesticated animal?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a fucking dog.
Mostly a duo.
I feel like you're hung up on that.
I am.
You probably shouldn't be.
Do the main characters wear sunglasses?
Yes.
Is it Men in Black?
Yes.
Yes! Oh, crushed it!
Oh, man. Do you know what my guess was before the domesticated question was Mousetrap? That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god. Mouse Hunt?
Yeah, that's it.
You were definitely way too hung up on the animals. Just saying.
I would have said Mousetrap, thought I sounded smart. You guys would have reminded me that's not a movie.
That's a board game that you probably never played because you didn't put it together.
Didn't they make it a movie?
No, I didn't. Probably. I didn't. I wasn't a Mousetrap kid. I was a goofy golf machine kind of kid.
Yes.
Hungry Hippos.
Crocodile Dentist. Yes.
You're the only one that I knew that owned that.
Crocodile
love it?
Dentist.
Did
Yeah.
it scare the shit out of you and it would clamp its giant jaw down your hand?
Wasn't
Yes.
it like weirdly shaped head? Like it was like looked like a tombstone, like an old timey tombstone, like square on the bottom and like round on the top, kind of thing.
No.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm back to the movie for a second. Was the animal the cat? Is that what you were thinking of? The cat
Yes.
with the galaxy thing on the side? Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I was
It's
trying to
pretty
figure
I
out.
thought you
significant.
meant the
I was
dog.
thinking of
As soon
the
as you
pug.
guessed, I thought it was Frank.
No,
the dog.
he said that the animal had a significant part.
So did the dog.
He was a talking dog.
Nope.
That was
The dog did not have a significant
Not
part. That
significant at
dog
all.
could have been cut out of the movie with no consequences.
Whoa.
Frank was awesome.
I like
They
when he
put a
shakes
suit
him.
on
No,
They
Frank
put-
was awesome. I'm not denying that Frank wasn't awesome.
Just said
I'm
he
just
could have been
saying
cut out of
his
the-
character didn't need to be in the movie whatsoever.
Did.
I think he was more crucial than Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh my god. That's about all we have for this week, everyone. Thank you for listening. If you want to keep the conversation going, you can hit us up at our Twitter accounts. I'm at AEJ Costanzo. Brian is at big_Bruins. The email address is sspodcast1@gmail.com. Please write in with
I
your...
wanted to give that in the beginning, and I forgot.
Just put it in. Put it in the beginning when you edit it.
Nah.
That's too much work for you.
Well, that's going to sound dumb.
Is there
I feel
anything
like
you want
just
them to
ended the
specifically...
podcast quickly.
Is there anything you want them to specifically write in about for next week?
Um,
More bios would be great. I do like the one that person wrote about all of us together. Individual bios would be helpful, though.
wow, just shit on him for doing something for us. Good job, Ant.
No, we're using that for sure. I need a lot of information. I need a lot of content.
I feel like you just did the podcast equivalent of hanging up on somebody.
That's pretty much how I end it every week.
Yeah, usually like we would just run out of stuff and start rambling, and then Anthony's like, "Oh, it's all we got for today."
We rambled the entire episode today.
Chris, let me ask you this though: which way did B go?